there are healthy lifestyles that you can learn.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm your host, Club Brother, the Club Level Sports World, coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. And I'll bring you guys the latest on the Kobe Bryant helicopter death. I'll also tell you guys, what LeBron said in his on his death toll of Kobe Bryant. He broke his silence. I'll tell you guys about the fact that the Bell twins announced they are both pregnant. I will tell you guys about the fact that Andrade has been suspended after losing his U.S. title after retaining his U.S. title. That is reason why he's been suspended. Tell you about that. And also tell you guys about the fact that Super Bowl 54 is coming around the corner this Sunday. And I'll also talk to you guys about the just the fact that Super Bowl 54 this Sunday as well. I'll address you guys. AI again, his backpack was found, and I'll read you guys what LeBron said on his homage to Kobe Bryant, who died of a helicopter accident. I'll get you guys to that just for sure. So I will clue you guys in on that. And also this other news I just want to address. So I will get to all your questions and all your responses in the comment section. I'll tell you what he said. And we're grateful to everybody here, the thousands of volunteers. That's all I got for that. So such a great event. I'm gonna start things off with the latest on the Kobe Bryant's helicopter death. That is now. It also says right here that the NTSB was sending a drone of helicopter rescues and they say the NTSB has said they've recovered 9 bodies, and they happen to be the 9 bodies of the deceased individuals in the helicopter crash, including Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi as well. 9 individuals on the helicopter were recovered. The investigators are working or identifying. They have already identified the 9 deceased individuals, by the way. And it says that the helicopter didn't have a terrain warning system. And apparently, they don't know. They don't necessarily know what led to how the helicopter crash led to Kobe Bryant's death. They don't know how the helicopter crash occurred, and it's going to take within 10 days or within weeks to have this all pieced together. Now there is footage that was shown just days before the helicopter crash at Calabasas, Cali, and also there was a photo taken by a mountain biker, which shows a giant fireball of the helicopter crash that killed Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gigi, and 7 others. That is John, Carrie, and Alyssa, Altabelli. There was on the pilot Arzobayan, Sarah and Peyton Chester, and Christina Mauser. That is, by the way. So it's really not looking too good. So they will gather as much information there is, and hopefully they will uncover what went down. That is, by the way. So how the helicopter crashed, how the helicopter crash malfunctioned, what went wrong with the helicopter, because they said it's a heavy fog. That is, and that's all I know for now. And also the fact that they say that there could be a funeral that could be happening in LA Coliseum, which is going to be jam-packed with a lot of stars, a lot of celebs, a lot of famous faces out there who admired and known Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. And also just the fact that this has been really tough on everybody's part. And once again, I want to send my condolences out to Vanessa, Bryant, the three little girls, the Altabellis, their family members, the Kobe Bryant fans, the Kobe Bryant supporters, the lovers, the Lakers, the entire NBA, of the huge loss of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. That is, I know it's been really tough to swallow though. But I don't know when the funeral is going to be, whether it's going to be this week or next week, when the memorial is going to be taking place, where it's going to be the LA Coliseum, which can fit around like 80K individual, 80K fans, and also. So that's all there. That's all I have. That's all you need to know just for that. And they also say that the helicopter didn't have a terrain warning system, and then try to avoid it didn't have an air traffic controller. That is, flew out to avoid the cloud layer. And well, it's really sad though. So tributes are still pouring. Kobe Bryant tributes are still pouring on. Zillions of tributes from Kobe Bryant fans, and those who admired him, those who supported him, those who looked up to him as his idol, as their savior, as their God, which he is, a mentor, a star that had a lot of expert tutelage, a star who rose to the occasion, and that's all you guys need to know just for that. So the NTSB uncovered all 9 bodies in the helicopter crash, and they're looking to figure out how the helicopter crash occurred, what went wrong in the helicopter. They say the pilot was riding too fast up a mountain, and the cloud and the heavy fog just played a factor in that, which led to Kobe Bryant's death toll, and no one wanted to see that. And also, I'll tell you guys this: that Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Richard Sherman, they all about Kobe Bryant's death toll, and what they learned from him and how they admired him. And it's just awful news that a star of this gesture would just be gone from our very own eyes, just like that. And it's just tough pill to swallow, guys. I'm sorry, you guys, that I myself to go through this, and everyone else has to go through this as well. So that's all. You guys have to just know for sure. I want to read you guys what Lebron said. He broke his silence though, and it says right here, "I'm not ready, so here I go." That is, I've been sitting here writing something for this post, but every time I try to begin crying again, thinking about you, your niece Gigi, the friendship, the bond, the brotherhood we had. Heard your voice Sunday morning before I left Philly. Head back to LA now. LeBron, he was crying. That is, when he heard about Kobe Bryant's death toll. That is, I didn't think for one bit in a million years that'll be the last conversation we had. Devastated, broken. My brother's gone. I love you, big bro. Thoughts, prayers go out to Vanessa and the kiddos out there. I promise you, I will continue your legacy. I want a title. I want a title for you. I promise you'll continue. I promise you, I'll continue your legacy, and especially here, Lakernation. Miles Spencer put this on my back and on my shoulders. Keep it going. Give me the strength from the heavens above. Watch over me. God is here. There's so much more I want to say, but just can't. Till we meet again, my brother. Mamba for life, Gigi for life. So it's just really awful news that LeBron broke his silence now, and then he went to his son's Bronny James game at the Sierra Canyon, and 8-24 shot clock violations, and it's just the tributes keep pouring on in, and apparently the Kobe Bryant movie is going to go on. It's like Kobe Bryant, your legacy is going to live on forever and ever. And I can tell you this, that Mamba mentality is still there. I know it's inside me. I still got it. But everyone's going to have Mamba mentality, including myself, though. So that's all I have to move about that. Now, so I want to move on to the fact that just a little while ago, the Bell twins announced they are both pregnant. Congrats to them. Now, Brie Bella, she's having a second kid. Nikki Bella is going to have her first kid, by the way, along with Arda, by the way. So they're both going to be in labor 2 weeks apart. So it's really exciting news for the men. Congrats once again. And that's all. There's still congrats to both the Bella twins, Brie and Nikki Bella, having kiddos along the way. So someone's going to be boys and girls, so who knows. So congrats once again on that. Also, just other news. Another news I do want to address, that is that Andrade has been suspended. He has most certainly been suspended. He has been suspended, that is, after DQ, that is, after retaining his U.S. title. Andrade has been suspended, given a third-day suspension for violating the wellness policy, that is, by the way, because he tested positive of a banned substance, and no one knows what that substance really is. And now that Andrade's being suspended, I think it's safe to say that Andrade is going to vacate the U.S. title. So he may be the U.S. champ, but he's going to vacate the U.S. title for sure. So I really don't know. It's very unclear what led to Andrade's suspension, third-day suspension. Very unclear what sort of substance he may have allegedly taken. And it's just awful. Just not a good look. Not a good look. Not a good look for So that's not looking good. That's not looking good for him. So that's all I got. That's all I have to say for that on that particular note. So Andrade has been suspended for 30 days for violating the wellness policy and substance abuse policy. Violating substance abuse policy. Now, Robert Roode was suspended, and also Primo was suspended. That is, so things not look good there for Andrade. Still, future is not looking good there. Other things I do want to address, that is that Super 54 is in 4 days, coming this Sunday. So Chiefs 49ers, you'll see it. So I've been announcing Patrick Mahomes, that is walking out with his first Super Bowl title, him being MVP to a Super Bowl MVP, which he will be in just 4 days. Yes, indeed. But a lot has. But Patrick Mahomes, they're saying that he may get a contract extension. That is, and they're saying about Patrick Mahomes that he wants to get a contract extension. So Lamar's going to give him a contract extension. Let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely address and respond to that for sure. So that's all there is to it just for now. And that's all I got. Also, I want to let you guys know about this, that Super 54, the Kobe Bryant's death toll is going to have a mutual effect, a huge effect on everybody, which it has these past few days. And I can tell you this, that the Super 54, they're going to have a moment of silence on Kobe Bryant's death toll, that he died in the helicopter crash, and his daughter Gigi and 7 other individuals. Super 54 is going to have a moment of silence before the game even starts. So everybody get your popcorn, and then the games. And after they do that, they will the game's going to start. So get your popcorn ready, get your pizza and wings, get your cold beverages out, get your burgers and hot dogs. Get out your cold beverages, get your fruit and veggies, get your barbecue ribs, chips and dip, Because, folks, Super Bowl 54 is 4 days away, coming this Sunday, and that's all I got for that. And, I'm real excited for though, but just the tragic death toll of Kobe Bryant and Gigi just took a lot out of me, and I wasn't the same since. So I know Kobe Bryant watching above, and it is tough for everybody out there, and Kobe Bryant fans at home, fans around the country, and social media just weren't having it. And it's just fans were disarray. So thoughts praise out to them. Also, just others I do want to address that Antonio Brown was freed from house arrest. By the way, Trail Felix awaits trial on charges for attacking the driver of a moving truck. He's gonna fill his contractual obligations. He's got to check in with court personnel daily. It's what he has to do because he needs some help. He has to go through mental evaluation. He has to vacate his weapons, ammo, passport. Got to do all that. So still needs help right there. So he's gonna need it. So Antonio Brown will not be playing the Philadelphia. That's what he's not gonna do. Also, others I do want to point out that AI's backpack's been found. The perpetrator, who was 21 years old, was arrested. That is, if you guys remember, AI Al Nasser's backpack containing $500K of jewelry was stolen at the Sofitel Hotel in Philly. The police are looking for a 21-year-old black male suspect that's 6 feet within build. Then with a thin build, dark colored jacket, red shirt, dark pants, black and white shoes. Now that perpetrator has been arrested. That is, turned himself in to the authorities in Philly. AI's at Al Naverson's backpack was recovered. That is, so that's epic news. That's good news right there. PCS got to come into him, so that's all there is to it just for now on that part. So Al Naverson's backpacks were recovered, and that's all you need to know for that. Also, Chris Dolman, who was a former Hall of Famer, died after battling brain cancer. Thoughts prayers go to Dolman's family members, all his fans, all his viewers, all subscribers. Tragic loss, and it's just awful news right there. So that's not looking good there for everybody out there. So keep in your prayers, everybody. Just keep in your prayers. So not looking good. So that's all there is to it just for now on that part. And also, I have a quick question, everybody. Do you think that Kobe Bryant should be the new logo for the NBA? Jerry West is on the NBA logo, but you think Kobe Bryant should be the new NBA logo? Let me know in the comments section. I'll address and respond to that. And well, that's going to do it there with the Clothes Rival Sportsbook. Please be sure you also subscribe to the Clothes Rival Sportsbook YouTube channel on Facebook. By all means necessary, please be sure you send me comments, direct your tweets, your thoughts. Please send your condolences out to Vanessa and Bryant, out to their kiddos, the Lakers, the NBA, the family member, the Kobe Bryant's family members, all of his fans of the huge loss of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi as well. Please, do so in the please send your condolences out to the comment section down below. And you can watch Kobe Bryant games. You can watch Kobe Bryant winning his titles. You can watch Kobe Bryant having speeches. You can watch Kobe Bryant, at the Olympics if you want to, guys. So that's all. That's all there is to it for that part for now. Also, please be sure you send me comments to your thoughts on the Bell twins both being pregnant. Let me know about in the comment section. I'll address response to that for sure. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your thoughts on Andrade being suspended for testing positive of a substance. Let me know about in the comments. I'll definitely address response to that. Tell me if they're going to win Super Bowl 54, Chiefs the 49ers. I will definitely respond and address to that. Also, there's two. I'll have more breaking news about this more in the Kobe Bryant helicopter death toll, and live updates, breaking news, and developing storylines, and a whole lot more than Clubhouse Sports. But I don't think sports today more than Kobe Bryant. That told that is what and what needs to be done, how the Lakers are gonna dress and respond, and that's all there is to it just for now. So that's all there is to have for today, everybody. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.
The reigning MVP has faced the top-ranked pass defense in the playoffs. The ever, by the way, 2009 when Peyton Manning beat the Jets in the AFC.